back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I have a Disney Heroes vs. Villains pin event haul for you guys. So this year's Disney big pin trading event was online only, and it was the Heroes vs. Villains pin trading event. And so you had to buy a virtual ticket to then have the opportunity to buy these pins, and it was a little bit ridiculous and I wasn't going to do it, but then my 10-year anniversary with my partner was coming up and they were like, what do you want? And there was really nothing else that I really wanted, so I was like, oh, a ticket to the pin event would be cool. And so we just bought one, and then between the two of us we bought all the pins that we wanted. And I might log in for the couple of the days to some of the events and the things that are going on for it, but I really just wanted the opportunity to buy some of these pins. Was the main thing that I wanted. So yeah, my partner bought me the ticket to the event, and then I bought all the pins that I had wanted to get from this event. So I figured that I would just go ahead and haul them for you guys, let you see what I got, what the pins were this year for the event. For those of you that didn't get the chance to purchase a ticket, who thought it was maybe too expensive, maybe some of you are waiting for some of the resellers or something to be selling pins or to try to trade, so that way you can kind of see what's out there and what pins there were this year. So also happy December, everybody. I've got my Christmas ears on because this is probably going to be my first video of December, so happy December. It is officially Christmas season, and so with it being the Christmas season, I am going to be opening a couple of advent calendars. I am not doing Vlogmas this year. I did it last year. It was a lot, and I just could not keep up. I could keep up with it last year, but this year I feel it's just going to be a little bit too much to keep up with. I didn't plan in advance. I didn't really have a lot of time to start planning. I started planning for Vlogmas back in October, what videos I was going to do and when and things like that. So I have a few Christmassy videos planned. I have a box swap coming up soon on the 7th. And then I have other Christmassy items that I can do, unboxings and things like that with. Christmas hauls, a decorating, kind of video. So I've definitely got some Christmas stuff in the works, coming up soon. But yeah, so, but I'm not doing Vlogmas for, all 25 days, but I will try to get out at least 12 videos this month before Christmas, so that way I can open all 12 days of the Disney Parks Wishable Advent Calendar. So they came out with this Advent Calendar on Shop Disney, and it was also in the Disney Parks. And it is a 12-day countdown. So I have seen what these look like completely open, because people in the Wishable trading group have been we're just opening them up as soon as they got them and trying to trade away the ones they didn't want and things like that. I want every single one that's in here, and yeah, so, and I wanted to wait and actually open it like an advent calendar. So I'm gonna do one for every video that I post leading up to Christmas. So some of these might be little clips inserted at the end of videos if it's a video that I filmed before December that I'm uploading, because I do have a bit of a backlog of videos. So you might end up seeing some weird videos that I filmed back in August or September, or even October, popping up, because there's just been other things that have just taken more precedence than some of those. But I do want to make sure I get all those videos posted. So you will definitely probably be seeing 12 videos from me before Christmas Day. So I'm definitely gonna try to do one of these per video that I post for the month of December, so that way you can see what is in this whole Wishable Advent Calendar. I also have two other Advent calendars. One of them is a Nightmare Before Christmas pin calendar from Loungefly, and the other one is a Star Wars Lego Advent Calendar. So stay tuned for those, because I'll probably do one a day over on my TikTok of those, because it's just quick and easy, and I can just do a rip and show, which what the one for that day is. So definitely stay tuned to my TikTok, also at Upside Down Disney, for that. But this will wait until the end of the video. But I'm so excited to finally get into these little wishable guys. And since I am filming this before the start of December, I can start to put some of these out for my Christmas decorations, which I'm super excited about. And especially because this year I have 2 different rooms to decorate. I'm really excited to just kind of go all out and just make my whole living space super Christmassy. Okay, so first of all, this is the box that they sent everything in. This is what I see on the inside, and it came with So like obviously that all didn't take up all that room in the box. It didn't really need that. And then there was like this giant ream of like it was basically like an entire thing of bubble wrap that was used here. And then also in here I got my little you know, RSP that lists out all of the pins that I got and how much they were. I don't know that I got everything that I put on my RSP. Or not. I'm really not sure. I ended up spending way more money than I thought I was going to because it was so hard to keep track of how much I was spending as I was selecting all of the pins that I wanted. And then before I know it, it's a really, really lot of money. I need to stop spending money. And then it came with all of these like blank sheets that are like heroes or villains themed. They're probably for during the pin event to maybe like take notes or something. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to any of like the virtual like events that are happening. We'll have to see. I don't know when exactly, what the days exactly are of the pin event. I don't know if it lists it on anything here. I don't think it does. So I don't know what the exact dates of the event are. If it's like weekdays, I might not be able to. And I actually honestly think it might be the same weekend I have a wedding. So I don't know if I'll be able to attend any of the virtual events. My partner could because they bought the ticket. So, but we'll see. Yeah, so again, Disney with the like ridiculous amount of packaging for not a lot of things, especially because they put everything in boxes. Like they really could have like cut down on the boxes and the packaging, but I guess not. But so I'm gonna start off with this, which is like an envelope, not a padded envelope, just an envelope with just a couple of pins just like thrown in there. At least the pins are individually wrapped. But still, all right. Thank you for being an epic guest at this year's digital pin experience. We missed seeing you this year, though we couldn't meet in person. We wanted to share a token of our appreciation. Enclosed are 2 randomly selected pins for you to keep the pin trading spirit alive. Whether you choose to trade these with a fellow pin enthusiast you connect with during the digital experience or save them for your next Disney cast member trade, we hope you have fun. Check closely as you may find a small AP printed on the back indicating the pin is an artist proof. These pins are the first ones made of each design and may have details that were altered before the final designs were produced. We look forward to celebrating pin trading with you at future events. Thank you, Disney event team. So that's cute that they sent a couple of like random pins. So the 2 pins that I got, one of them is the Iago puzzle piece pin from the Lion King, what is it? Something connections, character connections. And it is an artist proof of Iago. So that is super cool. I don't collect Lion King pins. Or no, Aladdin. I'm so sorry. It is Iago from Aladdin. I am an idiot. Iago from Aladdin. And it is an artist proof, which is super cool. And these pins were limited edition of 1,100 from this box set. And you can see the little AP stamp right there. So that is super cool. I really love this. I mean, not that I'm gonna like, I probably won't keep it. I don't really collect Aladdin pins, but it'll be a cool pin to trade, possibly for another artist proof pin, or something. So, I definitely think that this would be like a popular one, to add to my trader board. And then the other pin is the Lady and the Tramp. I think this might be the pop-up. No, this is the VHS. So Lady and the Tramp VHS tape, pin from 2019. So it's Walt Disney's Lady and the Tramp. This is like a hefty pin, and I do actually have a small Lady and the Tramp collection that I was actually thinking of downsizing, but now I think I'm gonna keep that collection. And this one has a PP stamped in there. I don't quite know what the PP stands for. Somebody who's a little bit more versed in pin trading terminology, let me know. Or I'll have to just look it up. And so yeah, this one was from 2019, limited edition of 1,500. This is like a huge hefty pin, because when you open it up on the inside, oh, you have the little puppies. stamp there on the inside, and then you have a little Lady and the Tramp VHS tape inside the pin. So that is a super gorgeous pin. And I'm really loving this. Okay, and then inside we have two huge boxes. Well, not two huge boxes, but we have two boxes that include all of our pins. So we'll start with this little one. Okay, so I will not start with this little one because this little one contains all of the mystery boxes that I ended up picking up. Oh, okay, so this is happening Saturday, December 4th is the date of the online event. So we have the little badge, Heroes vs. Villains Epic Showdown. It has my partner's name on the bottom, so I'm covering that up. And then on the back, it just has like a little itinerary for the whole day. And then you have a little lanyard, pin trading lanyard, for the Heroes vs. Villains event that comes with it. Okay, and so this was definitely like a little like freebie kind of welcome pin in this plastic here. So you have this jumbo pin that says Heroes vs. Villains Epic Showdown. And then you have Sorcerer Mickey on one pin and then Chernabog on the other little pin with it. And these pins honestly look like they like fit inside of the big pin. And here's the back. Oh my gosh, so this is a hefty pin. So Heroes vs. Villains, an Epic Showdown. You have like kind of like a not filled in version of the two pins that come on the side. And this pin is a limited edition of 3,000. And you have the pin trading event logo there. And then the Mickey and the Chernabog pins are kind of like super glued to the back there. So I'm not going to take them off because I don't want to like take this apart just yet because I don't know what I'm doing with this big guy. That is a super cool pin there. I love a good jumbo pin. Okay, and so then we get into all of the pins, limited edition pins that I got for the event. These are like a mix of ones for me and for my partner. So first up, we have this Star Wars pin that was kind of like a comic book cover style pin. So it says Star Wars, continuing the official comics adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back. And so it features Boba Fett and some other characters from Empire Strikes Back. And this is again kind of like a little bit of a jumbo pin here. And this pin was $30. So a lot of these pins were a little bit expensive, but I was able to get my Disney Visa discount on a lot of these. So this one is a limited edition of $7.50. So getting some really low LEs here. Hopefully it shows up through the plastic bag and there's not like a weird, awful glare. But again, you have the pin trading event logo, the Disney pin trading logo, and then you have the LE size, FAC number, copyrights, all of that good stuff. So this one is another one that I think is like a freebie pin. It doesn't have a price listed on it, and I don't remember ordering this one, but it is Sorcerer Mickey with Chernabog, and then you have a screen printed image of Walt Disney there. So this is a super cool, super unique pin. I am sure my partner will want to keep this one. There we go. The light on it a little bit better. And this pin here is an LE of, oh wow, an LE of 200. I do not know of any, there is no pin on here that like, so maybe they just kind of like included like other little random, because there's no way that like only 200 of these were made, and everybody who signed up for the pin event was able to get one. But yeah, this is a gorgeous pin on pin. Mickey there is pin on pin. And then there is the back of the pin. And you can see they're a limited edition of 200. So that is super, super cool. My partner's gonna love this one. I'll definitely give it to them because they love Chernabog and Sorcerer Mickey and Fantasia. And then the fact that it has Walt on it is super, super cool. Up next is one that is definitely for my partner. And this one is a Captain America pin. And this one's kind of like a recruitment kind of like poster style. This is join now and be a hero like Cap. Good or evil, where do your loyalties lie? Will you answer the call? And then you have like classic 1940s Steve Rogers there. This almost kind of reminds me of one of like the little like propaganda posters. And this one was $19.99. And then since it is a Marvel pin, they do not get the Mickey pin backs. I guess it has to do with like the licensing agreement or something with Disney, where like because Lucasfilm and Star Wars stuff gets the Mickey pin backs, but Marvel does not. So I don't know. I guess it just probably has to do with whatever agreement they've reached. This is a gorgeous pin. My partner is going to love this. And this one's an LE of 2000. Okay, so I was gonna alternate between opening up mystery pins and doing like the regular pins that I got. I think I'm just gonna show everything, and then I will do a separate video with the mystery unboxing because this is already a half-hour long video. So I am going to just keep it moving with the open edition things or with like all of the pins and everything that we got. But so I just opened one of the mystery boxes, which I'm going to edit into when I do the actual mystery unboxing. But I will show you, you know, the different mystery pins that I got. So I got 6 boxes of this Heroes vs. Villains mystery set. These are all like mini pins, so they come 3 per box. There's a 32 pin collection here. Each of these is $24.99. So I got 6 of these, and then I got 6 of these other Heroes vs. Villains pins. I think these also might be mini pins. No, these are normal size pins. Each box has 2 pins. It is a 16 pin collection in total, and these were all $19.99. And there are some pretty awesome characters in here as well. So I think they gave me 2 extra boxes of the sidekicks or the villains pin, because I have 8 boxes and I only ordered 6. So I guess I just got 2 included with my order, which is cool. Up next is another one of those like recruitment, like military recruitment posters almost. And it is a one for the Resistance. So it says, join the Resistance, good or evil, where do your loyalties lie? Will you answer the call? So they all kind of say the same thing, except it just is like the different franchises. So this one is Star Wars, so it features a like X-Wing pilot helmet, the Resistance logo, and things like that. So these backer cards are super cool. They have the 2021, you know, limited edition Heroes vs. Villains pin trading kind of theming to the backer card. This was another pin that was $19.99. 2 pin backs on here, and since it's Star Wars, we do get the Mickey backs and the Mickey waffling. So this is another super cool pin, also LE of 2000. And you have like the Star Wars, again, Star Wars logo, Heroes vs. Villains, logos, pin trading logo, all that good stuff. Up next is another pin for my partner, and this one is a Hercules pin. They love Hercules. It's one of their absolute favorite movies, one that they watched with their sister a lot as a kid. The backer card is bent on this one, unfortunately, and this is a super cool, like, pin on pin, like 3D sort of, like, I don't even know. It looks like it's almost in like a shadow box. So you have Hercules defeating the little Hydra here. This is a super cool, like, this is a thick with multiple C's pin. Can we get, there we go. Super thick pin there. It's got like 3 layers to it. This one was $29.99. And this pin was an LE of 1,000. So super, super cool pin. And like, you can just see, like, you have the Hydra and you have Hercules there, like, and like there's like a pane of glass here behind, like in front of the other parts of the Hydra, and then Hercules and this are like, this is all like, it's like in a frame. I don't even know how to like describe it, but it's really cool. Another Star Wars pin. This is another like recruitment poster looking one. And I usually stay away from posters like this with like the stormtroopers and stuff and the Empire, but I decided to just go for it anyway. Another super bent backer card, and it says defend the Empire, where do your loyalties lie. You know, the same thing that all the other pins feature, except this one has some stormtroopers and the Imperial logo there. I'm not going to take this off the backer card because they all have the same backing and they're all, you know, LE of 2000 from this collection. So just like the different ones from the different series are the only ones where I'm going to like take it off, show you the back. So moving on, we have this Princess Leia one from that same set. That is like the little recruitment posters. This says for the rebellion, and then again the where do your loyalties lie, and you have Princess Leia, super gorgeous with the rebellion logo. Another pin that was $19.99. Super, super gorgeous pin. I'm so excited to like add all these pins to my Star Wars board. I'm gonna need another pin board for my Star Wars collection by the end of this. So this is another one of those little like comic book style ones for Star Wars. They all have like red lightsabers here. This one looks like it might be for like A New Hope. So this is a super cool pin. Like this looks like an original like concept or something, art or something. So super cool. This one is also $30, and just like the other one, I believe this was an LE of 200. Let me just double check the LE size. No, LE of 750 these were. So just like the other one, this is an LE of 750. Super stoked to get some of these lower limited edition pins in my collection, especially like the Star Wars ones and stuff. All right, so up next is another one of those like recruitment ones. This one is Beast from Beauty and the Beast. So it says it would give me great pleasure if you would join me. And then again, you know, the good or evil thing, and you just have this poster of Beast looking super, super menacing. I really, really love this pin. And this is another LE 2000, just like the other ones. We're gonna stick with the Beauty and the Beast theme. And this one's like a little, has like a spinning element to it. So it's, one side is like a framed portrait of Belle and the Beast in the scene where he starts to like turn back into a human. And this one's limited edition of 1,000. And then when you spin it around, you have Gaston riding the horse, and he has the mirror looking at the Beast when they're on the way, like singing the Kill the Beast song. And yeah, so it's a spinner element. And then looking at the back here, this is an LE of 1,000. It's so small, it's probably not going to pick it up on camera. But yeah, so this one is super, super cool. There were some really cool concepts for these pins. I really like the whole like good versus evil theme. Up next is a princess and the frog pin with that same kind of style. So it's like the portrait, and you have Tiana and Naveen there after they get married. And then the other side of the pin is Dr. Facilier and Naveen, when he's kind of making the deal with him. So that is a super cool pin. I love that this one features Tiana and Naveen both as humans and not as frogs, because I feel like a lot of pins feature them as frogs. So it's nice to see them in their human form every once in a while. So this one is also an LE of 1000 as well. The last one in that little like recruitment poster kind of style is a Captain Marvel pin. So this is higher, further, faster. And you have Captain Marvel there and the Air Force jets and her little logo. This one's super, super cool. Again, $19.99 and an LE of 2000. And again, because these are Marvel, not Star Wars or Disney, they don't get the Mickey pinbacks. They do get Mickey waffling though. And then last in this little like portrait kind of series where they spin around, we have a Little Mermaid one. So on the hero side, you have Ariel with Eric and Scuttle when she rescues him on the beach. And then when you spin it around, you have Ursula and King Triton, where she's getting him to like kind of sign the contract and take Ariel's place. Okay, and we are down to our last couple of pins. So these were pin sets that were each $49.99 a piece, and they're little like passport books almost, which are super cool, or like little like notebooks, not like passport books. But so they say 2021 notes and observations, duality of the heroic versus villainous natures and psychologies. And then it talks about the characters that are on there, and then it says property of Professor H.V. Jensen, which Jensen is Disney backwards. And that is a reference to Fantasia as well. So this set features Lewis from Meet the Robinsons, and then Michael, who is the bowler hat guy, I believe. And so when you open up the little book, there are 4 pins inside. And so when you open up inside, it looks kind of like the notes that like Professor Jensen took on these heroes and villains. So for Lewis's side, it says how to be a villain, or how to be a hero, brain power. Sometimes heroes can win battles with their brains. Lewis is a great example of this. And it has like a little checklist, like nothing is set in stone, let go of the past, keep moving forwards. Those are all the things from Meet the Robinsons that kind of helped Lewis on his journey. It says age doesn't matter, anyone can be a hero at any age. And then you have an adorable pin of Lewis with his little time machine, and then the little Robinsons logo, and it says acknowledge. And then for the villain side, how to be a villain. Some villains don't have superpowers, just super technology. Also note that some villains have something that happened in their history that makes them want to be evil. I found this list on my travels. Is this what it takes to be a villain? And then it's his little like to-do list. Steal time machine, ruin science fair, pass off invention as my own, get that, I can't read what it says behind the pin, but could a hat be a villain profile study. And then you have the pin of the bowler hat guy and the little bowler hat, that's his villain. So this is a super cute concept. Let me see what the LE on these is. So these look like they are also an LE of 750. You can see there on the back, if it'll focus. and super cool pins anyway. So these are for my partner who absolutely loves Meet the Robinsons, and doesn't have any pins for it, I think. So that'll be a super exciting addition to their collection. And then the very last set of pins that I have to show is another one of these books, and this one is for Peter Pan. I do have a little Peter Pan collection. I usually don't collect Captain Hook, but I do when he's like with Peter, so I figured this pin set would work. So it's the same on the outside, except it says Peter Pan and Captain James Hook. And then here is the inside. So the villain side says, how to be a villain. Found this page on a wrecked ship. Seek revenge, avoid crocodiles, have a first mate. Seek revenge, already wrote that. Villains I spoke to said to pick a proper battle weapon. Most villains have a getaway vehicle. They plan their battle locations. And then you have Captain Hook, where him and Peter are standing on like the mast of the ship fighting, and there is a hat that says determination. And then on the Peter Pan side, it says how to be a hero. Based on my research, it takes the three basic things to be a hero: bravery, courage, and valor. And then it has a little like, no, this is refuses to grow up, believes in fairies, can speak mermaid. Additional necessities to be a hero: a partner that has your best interests in mind, even if they sometimes get in the way. And so then there's a little drawing of Tink there as well. And then you have Peter and a little hat that says brave. And this one is just for my personal collection, because I love Peter Pan, and I do have, like I said, a little Peter Pan collection that's mostly Peter and Tink, but there is the occasional Captain Hook pin in there. And so then again, those are an LE of 750. Okay, so those are all of the pins that I got from the pin event. Again, some of them were for me, some of them were for my partner. The mystery pins I'll kind of split between based on what we end up getting. But I really was impressed with a lot of the pins for this year's event. I liked a lot of the ideas and the concepts. I like the whole good versus evil kind of concept that they went with. So I keep saying concept, I was trying to find another word. I think it's super cool that we got those random artist proof pins thrown in there. Those are super cool, and I'm so glad that at least one of them is something that I collect and will keep. Yeah, let me know down below. Did you get a ticket for the virtual pin event? Did you purchase any of the pins? Or did you kind of think that it was a waste of money? I feel like most people who go to the pin event anyway just go for the pins and the pin trading, and not really so much for like all the different events that they host around it, like the different there, it looks like there's some like drawing lessons and stuff like that on there. And I feel like a lot of people who go, or at least a lot of the people that I see vlog it, aren't really there for anything like that. They're just there for the pins, the pin trading, meeting up with other people, and like meeting artists and getting pins signed and things like that. So like the only thing that you're missing is like the pin trading and the meeting the artists. You're still getting all the pins, and you can interact with other people online and things like that. You can even pin trade online with people that are going to the event virtually too. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I felt like if we were gonna buy one ticket and then each of us buy pins and things like that, like it would be worth it. Because it's about like $50 a person that way when you figure it in. So it wasn't really too much of a waste of money. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I would love to know yours down in the comments. And with that, let's get into the Wishable Advent Calendar. So there are 12 little boxes here for 12 days leading up till Christmas, but I'm going to start it today on December 1st. So that way, you know, I can kind of do one every video leading up until Christmas. And so that'll hopefully get us through all 12 rather than counting down from, you know, December 11th to the 24th or whatever. So box number 1 is this one right up top here. So we are just going to pull the flap open. Oh goodness. Okay, and pull the Wishable out. Oh my gosh, so day 1 is like already one of my favorite ones. Oh my gosh, I gotta pull it out of here. Okay. So day 1's Wishable is one of my favorite ones from the whole set, and that is the Gingerbread Castle. I love the gingerbread theme that Disney went with last year for like everything. Like I have the little like gingerbread castle pin, so I'm super excited to have a gingerbread castle wishable to go with that. She is adorable. Look at her little eyelashes, and she's got a little mini like peppermint there instead of like where the Cinderella like castle clock would be. This is so adorable. She's super cute, super soft, like all wishables, but again, CVS receipt tags, not cool. But she is so adorable and very Christmassy and festive. And I have the regular Cinderella's Castle wishable, or Cinderella Castle wishable, so she'll be super cute to add in there with her and kind of like swap them out for Christmas and have a Christmas Cinderella Castle. So super, super cute. Awesome first pull for this wishable advent calendar. I don't know if I said, but this was $110 on Shop Disney or something, but like I did the math, and being that you get 12 of them, you're paying, I think, even less than the typical wishable price per wishable by buying this set. And especially now that they're $14.99 per wishable. It was a pretty good deal, and I was able to use my Disney Visa discount on this as well. So yeah, super excited about this. They have been putting it up on Shop Disney randomly, so it might still be there for you to purchase, or you might be able to find it if you go to the parks or something, or have somebody that can do a pickup at the parks. But yeah, already super stoked. Again, like I said, I know what ones are in here, but I just didn't know the order that they were in. So super excited to start off the advent calendar with this little one here. All right, so with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, ring that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you can come and stuck in the upside down with me again soon. What are your thoughts on the wishable advent calendar, on the pin trading event being virtual? Are you just like excited for in-person ones? I really want to go to an in-person pin trading event, but so this was kind of like my first little like foray into pin trading events. So let me know your thoughts below. I'm very happy with all the pins that I got. And I'll, maybe check out some of the online events on the 4th and kind of see what's going on there. But yeah, so as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what I do here, you want to see and hear some more of me, follow me over on TikTok and Instagram, both also at Upside Down Disney. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a magical holiday season, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.